you go. Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Fatty Daddy. You can call me Fatty, you can call me Daddy, and if we're close, you can call me Big Papa. Today, it's a little rainy, which is a great time to play with metal sticks. But other than that, we're just doing some shooting with one of my favorite guns. We're going to do some more talking about it, some more shooting about it. I'm going to let everyone else shoot it. All right. So I'm going to do 6 rounds on target as fast as I can. And my chief editor here will also do the same thing so we can kind of get a comparison here. It's not really fair to him because I've shot this gun thousands of rounds through it. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Beep. I think that was more than 6.
That was 8.
That was 8? So, for reference, this is my target. He has a little rip on the bottom of his, so we could tell, because we didn't bring a marker, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Editor, do you understand the course of fire?
Yes.
8 rounds on target, fast as
Yes.
you can? All right. Go ahead and win, I guess, because I did dog shit. Shooter ready?
Shooter ready.
Beep. Okay, so actually our cameraman here, come on, he said he wanted to do the same thing because we're having a little friendly competition. His, as you could probably see from that distance, I don't know, I reached in the gun and got some smudge on it so he can give it a try. So that way we can tell whose is who. All right, do you understand?
Yep.
All right,
Good.
go. Okay, these are the results. I had 1 Alpha, 4 Charlies, and a Delta, so not good. Blaine, on the other hand, actually won this. He got 3 Alphas, 2 Charlies, and we'll count that as a hit. It's on the edge. He wins. He had more Alphas. He's the GOAT. He's a champion.
You didn't introduce his, bro?
Oh yes. Let's see yours. Look at this. He hit 1. He hit 1. In all fairness, he's not a gun guy. He just actually got his first gun today. Congratulations for joining the community.
Yes, sir. Hey, pick that shit up.
Ah. All right. So we're back at the at-home segment of the video. And just wanted to go over some things, both personal with the rifle and just mechanical and features and stuff like that. So first off, I just want to say it is a very nice little rifle. 16-inch barrel, 9mm Luger, Picatinny sights, little Picatinny rail up here for maybe a light or something. We are clear. I got it open, nothing in the mag well. She's a little dirty too. She does have this cool little feature where she comes apart pretty quick. And it's kind of useless if you have a sling, if you wanted to really separate them, but at the same time. So to do that, you pull her back, and I'll put her back together real quick. You pull her back, push up on this little tab right here, and then rotate her, and then boom. And to put it back together, you just reverse steps. You can either lock it back for this part, but I just hold it back for now. And then put it back together. Cool little thing. Safety is right here on the gun, right in front of the trigger. You can push like that. It's pretty easy to access when you're holding it in a firing position. But to put it on safe, you got to kind of reach around. Just kind of get around there to put it back on safe. Now, this gun does take Glock mags, like I have said before. Fits these fancy 31 round ones. These are Pro Mag ones. They're honestly shit. They don't feed very well. The rifle though is very, very reliable. It has, when I bought 1,000 rounds and I shot all 1,000 within a month of having the rifle. No stoppages. And then I went and bought some of those 31 round mags, and that's when I started having problems with it, and I realized it was mags. because the rounds would pop up like this inside and just jam the whole fucking thing up. You'd be very lucky to get a whole mag through the gun, to be honest with you. I moved the charging handle and the mag release button to the left side of the gun because you can move them. I like it here just because I'm right-handed, so I can pull the mags out, put a new mag in, I can charge the rifle. It's all fancy and good, and I like it. The sights, well, let's go, before we get to the sights, take the gun apart. Other than doing the barrel thing I showed you, there's two Allen screws. I guess I don't know. Allen screws. You got to unscrew after taking the front end off, and this comes from the receiver, and then you can pull all the guts out and clean her up good and nice. You can buy other. You can buy other charging handles. So you can have one on both sides if you want. Now to the sides, I only say I was going to get to it after because it also has Allen keys. There's no fine adjustments. You have to sit there and fiddle with them, and you have to like hold it in place while you tighten it down. And I got it zeroed at 50 meters years ago, and I never really rechecked it because I just use this gun for funsies and plinking. And to the trigger on the gun, so I'm checking clear. She is crystal. Now, I'll show you guys the trigger pull on this gun. This gun has, I think, a nice trigger. It's not like a Geisley trigger or anything, or a precision trigger on a rifle, but it is a nice trigger if you ask me. Has very little play, maybe a millimeter or two, and then you start adding weight, gets to maybe 5-6 pounds. I honestly don't know what it is. That's what I feel like it is, so that's what I'm gonna say it is. Of weight, maybe even less. Could be 4. I don't know. Really nice trigger if you ask me. And because of that nice trigger, it lets you do something really fun that I enjoy doing, which is bump firing the gun. Which most people like to loop it through their belt loop, and then I think it's stick a finger or thumb. I honestly don't really know. And then pull forward and it shoots and whatnot. But I have a different method. I like to hold it like I'm shooting a normal rifle, right? And then whenever I'm ready to bump fire, if I feel like it, feel so inclined, I kind of hold it, and then I float it off my shoulder just a little bit. And I can still put my cheek on it if I want. And then I put my finger in here. Yep. Put my finger in here. And then when I pull forward, it goes bang, recoil, resets trigger and everything. And I'm still pulling forward, and it just keeps going. And I could aim it reasonably well. It's not the most accurate thing. I would never use it for any practical purposes. It's really just fun to shoot trash with. And it's got a little peep rear sight and a post front sight. And the post front sight is, God, I can't remember what it's called. It's like little ridges on it so that it doesn't reflect light. It'll come to me after the video. The barrel is, I guess you'd say, fluted. Doesn't really help with heat much. This thing does get pretty hot. I've burned myself, like kind of coming up and touching the barrel, like kind of let my finger slips up, burns a little bit. The muzzle has a thread protector for cans or compensators, I guess. I don't have any muzzle devices for this gun. It'd be cool to get one, maybe. All right, well, now it's just time to shoot some pumpkins. That's a very poor jack-o'-lantern. All right. Well, editor, I think it's time for you to go ahead and finish him off. Shoot him. Oh my God. Come on. got it set up for normal-handed people. Keep going.
Oh yeah.
It's just bird shot, so it's safe to hip fire, right?
Yeah.
That is so weird. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. We have plenty more fun video ideas on the way, and I'll see you in the next video.